So it happened, I caved in and bought the third shirt as well for a review. What do you reckon? What do you think, guys? Yep, I've gone and bought the third shirt. That's completely my collection of the home, away and the third shirt. Just basically because it's been going so well on this channel recently that I thought, do you know what? It's an investment. I'll put it down as a business expense. I'll buy it and wear it in videos this year, essentially as a Esteemed Kompany uniform, basically, on videos. And I've got it. What do you reckon? I mean, it's a very weird colour scheme. That's the first thing that stands out to me. There's a mixture of like kind of lilacs and there's kind of like, I don't know, purples in there. A little bit of like, what is it? Like light blues. I'm trying to kind of work out the colours. Someone who's slightly colourblind, by the way. It's probably not the best. It's basically got like, God knows, absolutely God knows what kind of colours are in there. But it's interesting. The Paisley pattern, my biggest criticism was it on the leaked photos. It kind of looked like the coronavirus a little bit, and it does kind of look like a petri dish a little bit as well. Kind of looks like you're staring at a petri dish, but in person, do you know what? It's more subtle and more faded than the original pictures, and do you know what? It's not too bad. Maybe I'm biased because I've just got a new haircut and it looks alright, you know. Maybe I'm thinking, I look kind of slightly, I got a decent little new trim and I've got a new shirt on. And I tell you what, when you wear new shirts, you always get a little bit excited about wearing them for the first time. I've got a funny feeling, right? If the big thing happens, if the madness happens and Lionel Messi arrives at Manchester City, which is the big thing, this shirt could end up being kind of iconic. A bit one of those so bad it's kind of good shirts because Lionel Messi would have wore it. Honestly, I got a feeling all of a sudden everyone wants Messi 10 on the back of this shirt if we get it. I genuinely think this could be the one that actually changes people's opinion of it. Me and Messi, you know, similar beard length, similar hair kind of style. Messi obviously copying me. I've been doing this for like 10 years, Lionel, so, you know, back off copying me. But I don't know, I've got a feeling that this could end up being a little bit of a sleeper hit. Now, I don't love it, I'll be honest, but I feel like it looks okay on. I think it genuinely looks nicer on than I expected it to, which is always the way, largely. And even though I don't think we've got the strongest collection of kits we've ever had, the home kit is okay. It's not bad. I think the away kit is gorgeous. I really like the away kit. And we've got this one now, which is... it's alright. I think it's alright. It's solid. It's creative. I'll give it that. It's definitely interesting. It's got a lot going on. They've gone for something kind of bold, and I do admire bold kits. I just don't think the execution has been perfect. Personally, for me, I can imagine a crew cut instead of a V-neck, with also kind of cuffed things with a white kind of, or at least a light kind of cuffed kind of bit there would look really, really nice and kind of round it off nicely. But at the same time, this isn't quite as bad. You've sent it on the players as well. It looks pretty decent on the players, and it's alright. It's absolutely alright. Now, according to the spiel, this is on mancity.com, this is all the spiel. This features a Paisley pattern inspired by Manchester's rich musical heritage and fashion culture. Essentially, Noel Gallagher, Oasis, Stone Roses, all these bands who walk around in Paisley shirts and they wear the little kind of bucket hats, which are the worst inventions of mankind. I'm sorry if you're watching this and disagree, I can't stand bucket hats. But it's all that kind of stuff, and it carries on saying, Manchester's an illustrious musical history known for its legendary artists and iconic venues, which has influenced the global music landscape and continues to inspire the city's thriving music scene to this day. Blah, 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 blah. Vibrant fashion, what makes Manchester so unique. Then it says the new City third kit celebrates the rich music and fashion culture of the city by creating a bespoke Paisley pattern that features details of the club's crest. So there's details of the club's crest, apparently. Alright, well, I can't really see that, you know, whatever. Apparently there's details of the club's crest in this bespoke pattern. Maybe just the rose, I think, or whatever. I can't really see that, but that's what apparently is. The pattern is synonymous with the artists from the mod and the Britpop era of the 1990s. It was a staple fashion, youth fashion in the 1960s, including influencing fashion and music culture, basically. Alright, obviously they've got Liam Gallagher's opinion, they've got the lads from Blossoms who are Man City fans of opinions, the Stockport Legends. They've got all their opinions involved in this, and obviously they all love it because they walk around in flares, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And for me, as someone who's a little bit more of a hipster than that, I like my kind of skinny jeans and all that kind of thing. I think it's okay. I think it's alright. I don't think it's that bad. I think it looks not too bad in general. I'll show you the back right now. They've just gone for that kind of very plain look. Obviously, no number or name on there. I think I've not had a number or name on a shirt in an awful long time. Probably like 10 years. Zabaleta 5, when he signed from Espanyol with the last Thomas Cup kit we had. That is the last time I've had a name and number on the shirt. Because I feel personally, I don't know, I like to be able to wear it casually out without looking too much like a football fan, if that makes sense. As soon as I get a name and number on it, I feel like it kind of takes away from it looking a little bit more casual. It looks less dressy to me. And it looks a little bit more like I'm going to a football game, as opposed to if I was looking to shops for it. But if Messi comes, maybe, just maybe, I'll get Messi on the back of this one because that is just absolutely iconic potentially. But overall, this is not too bad. As I said, there are some minor improvements I would go to improve it. I know a lot of people hate this shirt, absolutely hate it, but it's a lot more subtle in person than I think it was going to be, and the fit isn't too bad. I'll give it this like a solid kind of 6 out of 10. There's some close-ups now going on screen. You'll see some close-ups of the Paisley pattern, all that kind of stuff. I haven't really had the missus' verdict yet. Nicole's on her way back from confirming a new job that she's got, so I'm very delighted. So I'm very curious to see her opinion on it. That'll be on screen right about now. What's your verdict? What's the girlfriend, the fiancé review?
I mean,
I'm not sure the colour choice of the pants with this, for what it's worth.
Yeah. I mean, you always look fit, so you would make anything look good. But I do get a bit of a vommy feeling because it kind of looks like, you know, a guy in his 50s that's just newly single and he's on a load of dating apps.
Bucket hat.
And no, not a bucket hat. He's wearing like jeans and shirt. And that's like so a long sleeve shirt.
Basically like faded bootcut jeans.
Yeah.
And he's stepped on his heels.
And he carries his wallet in his jeans, and you can like in his boot, a really big bulge in his jeans. Yeah.
So you're getting that vibe from it.
Yeah. And it kind of also looks like he got microbes.
Yeah, it's a little bit petri dish, isn't it?
Yeah. What is it? You can see like all the nucleuses.
Nuclei.
Nuclei, that's the one.
God knows what they are, the cells. But overall, go on, what's your verdict? What's the fiancé verdict?
I'd be happy if I never saw you in it again.
Wow! You just said off camera it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but I wouldn't make a habit of wearing it. And I wouldn't wear it.
Probably only wear it in public.
I wouldn't wear it in public.
What if you get Messi 10 on the back though?
Huh?
What if we got Messi 10 on the back?
I think Messi would be offended.
That's the end of that verdict. That was pre-recorded. I have no idea what she said, but let me know down in the comments what you think. If you agree with her, or if she's thinking absolute nonsense. Guys, I don't mind this one. I think this kit's actually pretty alright. I think there's loads of ways they could have improved it, but I think in general, you get to grow on a kit the more you see it on the players. I'm not overly keen on the shorts from what I've seen on the pictures online. It looks like basically the shorts are going to be all, I think they're a blue kind of colour, which looks a little bit weird, but as soon as you see Aguero or Sterling score a goal of it, or maybe, just maybe Lionel Messi score a goal of it, or Ferran Torres bursting down there at the touchline, I think this might actually start to grow us in a tiny bit. Mine, by the way, is just the replica shirt. It isn't the player fitted shirt. I actually prefer this one than the player one. The player one's on screen right now, and if you look closely around there on the player one, it's got these little weird kind of ventilation patches which look goddamn awful. I have no idea whether they do that, but on mine it hasn't got that. It just looks a lot more simple, and I'm a fan of that. None of that weird kind of stuff. If anything, I don't really like this. I don't like it when there's patches on the shoulder either. These patches, it's like I don't know why they've done that. Like the construction has these weird patch bits on it that don't need to be there. You can't really see them. You can kind of see it. They're not too bad, but they just feel a little bit unnecessary. But they're there anyway. At least they kind of blend in a little bit on this shirt. But overall, this is just an okay shirt. It's not bad. Some people, when I posted a picture on Twitter of me looking very moody like this, I said they really liked it. Some people thought it was absolutely awful. I think this is one of the ones that we're going to look back on if certain players come that we might end up thinking, do you know what, that was kind of fun. And I do admire that Puma are trying to be creative with the shirts. This is definitely creative. The home kit was kind of creative, even though I don't think the execution was perfect in either of those. I do think both ideas with the crack stuff and the Paisley could have been so much better. They could have been so close to being 8 out of 10s, but as it is, they're both like around 6, I reckon. This is not bad. I thought it was going to be terrible. The initial leaked pictures with they were a little bit dark and the contrast really high up, so all the details popped out. They looked really kind of overwhelming, but these ones now, it isn't too bad. It just kind of looks semi-decent. So I think we've got a collection of shirts that isn't too bad. The away kit is by far my favourite. I think the away kit's absolutely gorgeous. Away kit's a good 8.5, 8 out of 10 for me. It's not quite a 9 because I think the collars looks a little bit and I think maybe they could have carried on the pattern in certain areas, but largely I think the away kit is a home run. And this one isn't too bad at all. Now, I kind of, Puma, if you're somehow watching this, get in touch with me for next year's kits, like lads, because I'm skint now. Please. And I'll do affiliate links or whatever, and we'll try and get it done. But I thought I'd buy this kit and give it a review, because so far you've all enjoyed the reviews of the home and away kit. So I thought, why not complete the collection? Because so far as well, everyone has been really supportive of all the content on the channel recently. You're all enjoying it. All the support have got me. Thought, do you know what? I'm having a good month on YouTube. I'll go and buy this fur kit. So this is all down to you. This is an okay kit. It's not a great kit, but it's all right. I can imagine some people would really like it. I've even seen people saying, by the way, that it's the nicest out of all the kits, which is a totally fair thing if they want to agree with that. I don't personally agree. I think the away kit is much nicer, but I can see why some people would appreciate it. And at least, once again, they're going for that creativity. It looks like, by the way, from what I can tell as well, based on the pictures, the pattern and the Paisley print is in a different place for everyone. I'm just checking now based off one of the images, and I think it is. I think it's different. I think it is. This image on screen right now, it hasn't over the tee. It hasn't got that big kind of Paisley thing. It's in a slightly different position. It's kind of moved down a bit, which is interesting, and I like it when they do that. They've done that on both the kits, all three of the kits, I think, so far, which is very interesting indeed. Guys, do let us know down in the comments what you make of it. Thank you to all these guys alongside me. These are my Patreons, patreon.com/, or was it this side? I can't remember. Patreon.com/Esteemed Kompany if you want to get involved and help keep this channel growing. It means absolutely loads, all the support. There's bonus videos as well for the second tier Patreons and above. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Go and check out these two videos on the screen right now, which are the home kit review and the away kit review, and complete the collection, and let me know what you think. Love you all loads. I'll see you later for another video in a bit.